So ayan, at good morning sa lahat. Paki-turn on na yung camera para makapag-start na tayo. Once na you are off cam, you are automatically absent, ha? Sige. So si Ivy absent. John Carl absent din.
Sir, ano ka?
Again.
Hindi po ko absent, sir.
Ayan. Turn on na. Very good. Dalawa pala ginagamit mo, no?
Opo, sir.
Okay, sige, start na tayo, And today, our topic is all about solving problems involving the mean and variance of discrete probability distribution. Actually, this is the continuation of last time's topic. Okay? Same lang naman to nung pinag-aralan natin last week, no? Ang pinagkaiba lang, this time, we will apply those learnings in problem solving. Okay? So, let us continue. Okay, for our what is so-called targets or objective for this day, we have to interpret the mean and variance of discrete random variable and solve problems involving the mean and variance of probability distribution. Okay, so yan. On nyo yung camera nyo, sayang exposure nyo yan mamaya, i-upload ko ulit sa YouTube natin para ma-recall nyo rin. Okay, and the next natin is choose the letter of the best answer. So let's have an activity as a recall for last week's discussion. Okay? So in the pizza parlor, the following probability distribution was obtained for the number of toppings ordered on a large pizza. Find the mean and standard deviation for a random variable. Okay? So here are your choices. A, B, C, or D. Okay? All of the answers should be written sa ating comment box. So I'll give you 11 seconds. Okay? So timer starts now. Is it A, B, C, or D? So time is up. What is your answer? Oh, wala pa nagsasagot Okay, B daw, sabi ni John Carl. How about the others? A, sabi ni Leila. Dalawa lang sila. Okay, let's reveal the answer. The correct answer here is letter A. Very good, Leila, no? So, an IB. And yan, si Egot. Mga nakatama, 1 recitation points para sa inyo. And the answer is letter A. And that is by following of the formula given last week, no? For the mean, we have the formula summation of random variable x times the probability of random variable x. Okay? And then for the standard deviation class, this is just the square root, no, of the variance. And as a recall, what is the formula for variance last week? We had the summation of random variable x minus mean squared times probability of random variable x. Okay, so let's continue. Next, Micaela is star player on her college soccer team. She loves to score goals and she does this on a regular basis. The probability that she will score is 0, 1, 2, and 3. Goals are 0.25, 0.35, 0.25, and 0.15 respectively. What is her most likely number of goals? Okay, is it A, 1, 2, B, 1.2, C, 1.3, and D, 1.4? Okay, so 12 seconds starts now. Okay, let's check your answer. Sabi ni IB, letter A daw. Okay. So we also have Dignos A, Luzon A, Leila A. Okay, so I am seeing answers. Okay, puro letter A. So let's check if letter A is correct. So correct, this is letter A now. Class, when we say what is her most likely number of goals, from the word itself, most likely, this is, we are talking or we are dealing with the what is so-called mode. Di ba ang mode, siya yung pinakamaraming beses na lalabas. Class, If you will observe, yung 1 natin dito, lumabas ng pen pointer ko na lang. Class, ito, yung 1 na to, nakikita ba yung laser pointer ko, class?
Yes po.
Kung mapapansin niyo yung 1, pag sinabi kasi respectively, yung 0 dito, this is for 1.25. Yung 1 for 0.35. For yung 2 ay 0.25 at yung 3 ay 0.15. Class, pag most likely, ibig sabihin mode ang hinahanap. When we say mode, siya yung pinakamaraming beses na nangyari o lumabas doon sa mga data. If you will observe, ang probability ng ating 1 ay 0.35 at siya yung pinakamalaking probability sa lahat. With that, the answer is letter. Okay, question number 2. May tanong ba? Okay, none. So let us continue.
Wala na po, sir.
Okay, so next for number 3, okay, ito, you are familiar with this, no? Lagi natin isa-sample to, simula week 1. 2 fair coins are tossed. If Z represents the number of tails, what is the expected value of Z? Class, as a recall, when we say expected value, this is the same as mean. Di ba sabi ko sa inyo last week, pag sinabi expected value, parehas lang ito na mean. What is the answer? Is it A, 1, B, 1.5, C, 0.5, or D, 2? Okay, 12 seconds, go. Okay, so time is up. What's your answer? Anyone? May mga nag-off camera nating mga classmates, ha? Absent ako talaga kayo, promise. Malaking points pa naman ang ating attendance. Bidaw, sabi ni Ivy. Mga naka-off cam, si Ivy, si Kalma, si Ekot, si Rondina. Yan, bidaw. Sabi nila. Is it 1.5? Okay, let us check your answer if you're correct. This is letter A, 1 pare. If you can still remember, class, ang ating random variable dito in tossing 2 coins are 0, 1, and 2. Diba? 0, 1, and 2. And their respective probabilities are 1/4, diba? 0.25, 0.5, and 0.25. Pag pinag-multiply natin yon, then inad natin, the answer would be 1. Okay, that is given example last week. Hindi kayo nag-review. Next, for number 4. Okay, fourth question. Okay, naulit lang to. So, number 4. Yan. Ace Burger House. Okay na magbasa. Yan, sige. What is the answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? Time's up. What's your answer? A daw, sabi ni Luzon and ni Guzman. Any other answer? Okay, so let's check. Letter C, no? That the expected value is 40 and the variance is 96. Okay, for our last question. Okay, the patient are treated with a specific medicine. The probabilities for 0, 1, 2, 3 successes are 0.24, 0.12, 0.30, and 0.34 respectively. What is the average? Class, average. So, mean ang hinahanap. Number of successes in this treatment. Okay. Is it letter A, B, C, or D? Okay. So, I'm gonna wait for your answer. B with question mark, sabi ni Luzon. Yung tanong ko, sinagot ni Luzon ang tanong. B? Sabi niya. Any other answer? Okay, so let us reveal the answer. So the answer here, class, is none other than letter D, no? 1.74. Okay? So by following Following the formula, the answer will be 1.74. Okay, so any question with our activity? Okay, now actually that is just a recall on solving for the mean and the variance of discrete random variables. So for today, okay, our topic is all about solving them but by using a problems in real life situations. Number one, the probabilities of a factory machine manufacturing 01 to defective parts in one day are 0.90, okay, 0.07 and 0.03 respectively. Find the mean and the variance. Okay, so it's all about the defective parts no na nagagawa ng isang manufacturer ng factory machine. Okay? So ito yung ating table. Now, class, kung inyong naaalala, the formula for the mean is this, no? The summation of random variable x times probability of random variable x. Sanay kayo sa paggamit ng table, right? So, ngayon, pakita natin in solution. So, ang solution dito, di ba? Since this is multiply, i-multiply natin sa isa. 0 times 0.90, 1 times 0.07, and 2 times 0.03. Class, the symbol here is the what is so-called summation. And you can remember, when we say summation is the symbol, we have to add each and every parts of the table na multiply natin. So this is, yan, multiply natin. So that is 0 times 0.90. Yan. And then we have, yan. So multiply natin isa-isa, tsaka natin i-add. So adding their answer, we have 0, we have 0.07, and 0.06. Add lang natin yan, so our answer is 0.13. That is the easiest way, no, in solving for the mean. Ang dali lang, di ba? Multiply mo isa-isa, kasi i-add mo isa-isa. And calculator is allowed naman, ano? So you may always use calculator at all times, no? When we are dealing with this subject. Okay? So next, ito na, yung next natin. Sabi kasi dito, find the mean. So we are done with the mean. Let us proceed with the variance. And as a recall, di ba, para ma-solve ang variance, we have to create another parts of the table. So ito, copy lang natin yung given. Di ba, ito yung given natin. Inilipat lang natin sa isang table, kaya naging ganito. Okay, so next natin, nakuha natin yung value ng mean, which is 0.13. Isusubtract natin siya isa-isa sa value ng random variable x. So yung una is 0 minus mean. So negative 0.13. Next, 1 minus 0.13. Anong sagot? 1 minus 0.13. Anyone from the group?
0.87.
Very good. Sa akin, no? So we have 0.87. Correct. How about the next one? 2 minus 0.13. 2 minus 0.13. Anyone? IB.
1.87, sir.
Very good. So we have also 1.87. So those are the answer for the next column. Next is, of course, we are not yet done. Because the formula is summation of random variable x minus mean squared times probability of random variable x. So dalawang column pa ang ating i-add. So let's continue. Next is to create another part of the column. Kasunod, no? So ang gagawin natin ngayon, iisa-isahin natin to. This one is i-square natin or i-multiply natin sa sarili niya. So this is negative 0.13 times negative 0.13. Anong sagot, class? Round off nyo na ng 2 decimal places. Negative 0.13 times negative 0.13. Calculator kayo. Allowed naman.
0 po ba?
Yes?
0 po.
Hindi
0 po.
i-multiply mo sa sarili niya. IB. Negative 0.13 times negative 0.13. What's the answer?
0.0169.
Very good, ano? So we have the 0.169, ano? So next, 0 or pag inano kasi natin pag i-round up natin sa dalawang decimal places, that is 0.02. Okay? So next natin, yung 0.87, i-multiply niyo sa sarili niya, anong sagot? 0.87 times 0.87.
0.1,000 tatalo 69. 69
Very good. Or pag ni-round up natin, that is 0.76. Dalawang decimal lang kukunin natin, ha? I-round lang natin. And for the last one, 1.87 times 1.87. Sige, i-multiply nyo. 1.87 times 1.87. So the answer.
3,4,969 po.
Or 3. Okay, so for now, are we done with the table? Not yet, because the final, no, ang final steps natin sa table natin is to create another, column, wherein this time we have to multiply naman. Ito multiply natin. This one, i-multiply natin sa probability of variables. So itong dalawa naman isa-isa, no. So ito, next is this one, and next is this one. Okay, so let's multiply. So we have 0.02 times 0.9, and that is 0.018. Next, 0.76 times 0.07, that is 0.05, and 3.5 rather, times 0.03 is 0.11. And now we are with the last column, no? Since the formula for variance, no, kung naalala nyo, is this one, all we have to do is just add, no, values. Wherein this is 0.02 plus 0.05 plus 0.11. Then we have the final answer, which is 0.18. Okay, so any question with problem number 1? May tanong ba? Ito, malamang ito. Sabi, sir,
Wala na po, sir.
ito 0.8. Bakit na yung 0.02 ito? Bakit nagkaganon?
Dinivide sa 2.
Hindi, nag-round off tayo. Ano yung 0.80 natin?
Round off.
Very good. Okay, so any question? Okay, so let's continue. Okay, to get the variance of the discrete probability distribution, we can also use the alternative formula. Class, ang variance, di ba, nang ginagamit natin kanina, pag tayo ay gumagamit ng table, kung nahahabaan kayo sa paggawa ng table, meron pang isa pang formula ng variance. Ano yun? This is variance equals summation of random variable x squared times probability of x minus mean squared. No? So, ayan daw yung alternative formula. Kasi ang formula na alam natin, di ba, is that the variance, no? Ito yung alam natin formula, equals the summation of random variable x, diba, minus mean squared times the probability of the random variable x. Ito yung formula na alam natin, klase. Ito. Pero meron pa tayong alternative na formula. Kung nahahabaan kayo sa table, you can also use this formula, no, para mas mabilis, sabi nila, pero kayo, depende sa inyo. Sir, ano po gagamitin namin pag kayo ay nagpa-test na or nagpa-assignment? It depends sa inyo, no? Kasi kahit anong gamitin yung formula, same ng answer ang lalabas, no? As long as tama ang ginamit nyo, kahit alin man dyan, I will give you a points, no? So next. So yan, the standard deviation naman, class. Ito pa rin bago to, no? You are not yet familiar with this. Ang standard deviation kasi, class, square root lang yan nung variance. No? Square root lang siya ng variance. Ito yung symbol ng variance, di ba? Symbol ng variance. Ang standard deviation naman, this one, tanggalin mo lang yung squared. I-square root mo lang siya. So, magbibigay ako ng example. So, example number 1. Yan. So, bago tayo mag-sample, definition muna tayo, balikan natin, and what are the uses, no? Para malaman natin paano sila i-interpret. So, ito, mean, class. Ano ba ang mean? Again, mean is called the expected value. It summarizes the probability distribution of discrete random variable. It also gives the behavior of random variable under observation. No? So, in short daw, when we are dealing, bakit ba napaka-importante ng average? Bakit ba napaka-importante ng mean? No? And when we are dealing with data, lalo na sa pag nag-practical research kami, sir, ba't laging pinapakuha yung mean? No? Ano ba ang importance niya? It summarizes, no? Siya yung pinaka-summary ng isang probability distribution. Kumbaga, pag tinignan mo ang isang data, no? Pag tinignan mo ang isang data, example, yung mga nagka-COVID sa isang bahay, no? Para mas madaling ma-summary, kunin mo yung kanyang mean or yung average. So that is the idea. Okay? And the next is the variance. Or what is the importance of variance? Variance is another important characteristics in describing a given probability. It measures the degree of homogeneity and heterogeneity of the set of data. Class, when we are dealing with homogeneity, it means pare-parehas ang resulta. No? When we say heterogeneity naman, ito naman yung pagkakaiba-iba ng resulta. Okay? So, that is the importance of variance. Kasi, when we are dealing with variance kasi, malalaman mo kung yung mga data na nakuha mo ay may similarities or malayo sa ibang data. So, that is the idea and the function of variance. Next, a data is nothing without knowledge of interpreting it. So, in this module or in this discussion, you will learn to interpret the mean and variance of discrete probability distribution. Okay? So, yun daw class, no? Kasi kayo, sometimes kasi ganito kayo, yung mga nag-research pag kayo ay nasa practical research na, no? Collect kayo ng collect ng data, interview kayo. Na interview or survey kayo. Hindi lang ganun, no? Ang research, no? After nyo mag-interview and mag-survey, ipaprocess nyo yung data, i-interpret nyo yan. So, sabi nga dito, yun ang importance of a knowledge with a data is nothing without knowledge of interpreting it. Paano may interpret? Isa-solve mo muna. Pag na-solve mo na, doon mo na may interpret, doon ka na magkakaroon ng summary and conclusion. Okay? So next, let us have an example. Ito class for our first example. Now, we have a plastic bag contains 10 balls. No? Meron daw ang plastic bag na may 10 bola. Okay? 3 are numbered 3. So, yung tatlo daw doon, sa bola na yon, merong number na nakalagay. Ano yung nakalagay na number? 3. Next, 1 is number 4. So, yung isa daw na bola, may nakasulat na number which is 4. Nakasunod. And next, the 6 are numbered 5. So, yung 6 na bola, may nakasulat na number na 5. The ball were mixed. So, inalo na. And 1 is recorded. Then, it is replaced. When we say 1 is recorded, so, ibig sabihin, kumuha ng isa, then pinalitan. Okay? If the experiment is repeated many times, find the mean and the variance. So let us compute. First, for the solution, solve for the mean. Di ba, para ma-solve natin ang mean, kailangan natin mag-construct ng probability distribution table. Okay? So, sulat natin yung mga given number. We have number 3, number 4, and number 5. Ang tanong dito, ilan ba ang number, ilan ang bola na merong number na 3? Sige nga, intindihin niyo yung problem. Ilan sa bola ang nilagyan ng number na 3? 3. Very good. Ano? So, 3. Ilan ba lang ang balls natin? 10. So, that is 3 over 10. Ano? So, that is 3 over 10. So, ang probability ng una ay 0.3. Sunod kayo. Next, sa 4 naman tayo. Ilan sa bola ang may number na 4? Isa. So, ano yung probability niya, IB? Kung isa. Or Leila?
1 over
1
10.
over 10. Very good. Or, sa decimal, ano ang sagot pag 1 over 10? Decimal, ano ang 1 over 10? Pag ginawa, gamitin yung calculator nyo, 1 divided by 10. Actually, kahit nga mental, kaya natin yan. Ano? Uy.
0.1.
Very good. 0.1 or 0.10. Correct. Next, how about yung 5? Ilan, class, ang bola na merong number na 5?
6 po.
Very good. And that is what, Dignos? Kung 6. Ano ang probability?
6 over 10.
Very good.
0.6.
Yes, that is 0.6. Okay? So for now, para ma-solve natin ang mean, di ba? I-multiply natin ng isa-isa. Okay? So multiply natin yung una, 3 times 0.3, and then 4 times 0.10, and then 5 times 0.6. Plus, ano ang 3 times 0.3? Sige nga.
0.90.
Very good. 0.90. Next, ano ang 4 times 0.10?
0.40.
Very good. And last one, 5 times 0.6 is
0.30. 300.
0.30, 300, or in short, pag ginawa nating whole number, that is 3. Okay, so 3 yun, ano, or 3.00 kasi yun, so that is 3. Next, yan class, no, tapos na tayo sa mean. Masasolve natin, paano ba nasolve ang mean? Di ba ang mean summation lang, so i-add lang natin siya, no? As simple as adding their values. So 0.9 plus 0.4 plus 3 is what?
0.13.
What? Again?
0.13.
4.
On that.
That is 4.3 or 4.30. No? And therefore, no? So meron tayong final answer. Ayun mean natin, class, ano? And sinasabi sa problem, are we done with the problem ba? Eh, ang sabi sa problem natin, kung you're going to find the mean. Tika lang. Nawala yung ano ko. Pen ko. Ay, ang sabi sa problem, di ba? Find the mean and the variance. So we are not yet done. Ano gawin natin yung isang formula kanina? So to continue, yan, find the variance, subtract natin isa-isa yung mean, di ba? So isa-isahin natin. Ito, this one minus 4.3. 4 minus 4.3. 5 minus 4.3. So subtract natin isa-isa. So what is 3 minus 4.3? 3 minus 4.3.
1.3.
Meron tayong
1.3.
no, baliktad ah. Baliktad sila. Positive ba sagot dyan?
Negative.
Yan, very good. So negative 1.3. Next, how about the next one? 4 minus 4.3. That is?
Negative 0.0.
Very good. Negative 0.30. And last 5 minus 4.3.
44.44.
Hindi.
Positive 1.3.
0.7. Diba? Subtract natin. Okay, so next natin class is to square. No, ang next natin para ma-continue, multiply mo lang yung sa sarili niya. So that is negative 1.3 squared. Multiply mo sa sarili, negative 1.3 times negative 1.3. What's the answer? 1 point. Calculate kayo class para mabilis tayo. 1 point.
1.69.
Very good. No, so 1.69. And the next, how about the next one? 0.3 or negative 0.3 times negative 0.3.
0.09.
0.09, correct. And this one, 0.7 times 0.7, we have
0.49.
very good, 0.49. So we are not yet done with the problem, class, no? So ang next naman na gagawin natin, i-multiply naman natin siya, this one, no, isa-isa, no? So 1.69 times probability, no? This one times 0.10. And then this one times 0.6. Isa-isay natin. So what is the first one? 1.69 times 0.3. Round off nyo na. Answer? 0.51. Tama? Next.
0.5.
How about this? 0.9 times 0.10. 0.01. And the next, how about the next one? So we have 0.49 times 0.60 is 0.29. Okay, so we are done with the last part of our table. So next natin is to add. So add lang natin isa-isa, no? So we have 0.51 plus 0.01 plus 0.29. Therefore, our variance is 0.81. Class, naalala niyo sabi ko kanina kung ano ang standard deviation? Ang standard deviation ay i-square root mo lang yung variance. So, square root nyo, use your calculator, ano, calculate kayo, square root of 81, anong lalabas? Hindi nga, square root of 81, calculate kayo dali. Square root of 0.81 ha, square root of 0.81. Hindi 0.81 Square root of 0.81 is
0.9.
very good, di masanga, no? So, the ating standard deviation, yung ating SD ay 0.9. Okay, so yun. Ganun ang pagsusolve doon. Tingnan nyo ito. Standard deviation, square root lang. So, square root lang natin yan. So, that is 0.90 or 0.9. Okay, so interpret tayo. Ito ang interpretation class, ano? Sa lahat na nasolve natin. The average number of balls that will pick is 4.3. Although the bag will never show a number with 4.3, this implies that picking a ball many times, the theoretical mean would be 4.3. No? Sabi, ang nakuha kasi nating answer 4.3 pero sabi nga, 'di ba? Wala naman pong number na ball lang 4.3 Hindi, ang ibig sabihin ng ito, pag inulit-ulit natin, ang magiging average na makukuha nating bola ay 4.3. Okay? So next, ito na tayo. This time naman, the owner of Marinamnam Restaurant asked the staff to record the numbers of people who specifically order in weekends. The table shows the probability distribution. Solve for the following: mean, variance, and standard deviation. Start tayo sa mean. Paano solve ang mean? Given na. So, ang gagawin lang natin, i-multiply natin isa-isa. No? So, multiply natin isa-isa, that is 1 times 0.13. So, yun. Plus, add lang natin, no? Add lang natin isa-isa. No? So, multiply, tapos add, multiply, add, and then multiply, add. Okay, then the answer is this one, yun yung mga magiging answer. I-add lang natin, then we have the final answer for the mean. Nakasunod kayo, class? Hindi ko na itinable ngayon. No, ang ginawa ko, pinapakita ko na kung paano yung solution kung hindi kayo gamit ng table. Kasi, gagamitin na natin yung isang formula. Okay? So, did you follow, class? Pares lang naman, di ba? Minultiply, then in-add lang. Okay, nakasunod ba? May question? May question dito? Or none? Okay, wala. Sabi ni Luzon. Next. Okay, ito na. Ang next naman natin, gamitin natin yung formula kanina. Yung sinabing formula, di ba? That we have the summation of random W squared times PW minus the mean squared. So, ito na. No? Ang gagawin naman natin kung hindi kayo magti-table, yung shortcut. Sabi nga, if you do not want to use the table, no? Kung ayaw yung gamitin table, gamitin mo itong formula ng variance na isa. So, ang gagawin mo lang, i-squared mo to isa-isa. Same lang naman, class, nung ginawa natin kanina. Ang pinagkaiba lang, ano napansin nyo? Ang pinagkaiba lang, yung 1, imbis na i-multiply direct dito, i-squared muna. No? I-squared muna. Yung 2, i-squared muna. Yung 3, i-squared muna. Ganun lang, same lang naman, multiply. And then, tsaka mo ngayon gagamitin yung mean sa dulo. Ima-minus mo. Yan. Then, therefore, makukuha mo na agad yung answer. Na ang makukuha mong answer sa final answer ay 1.86. Class, ano ba ang standard deviation? Again, as a recall, ang standard deviation ay square root ng variance. So, hanapin nyo ang square root. Ano ang square root ng 1.86? Anyone?
1.36.
Very good, no? And therefore, makuha agad natin, which is 1.36. Okay? So, yun ang shortcut naman. Kung gusto nyo gamitin yung isang formula. Okay? So, any question, class? May tanong? Oo, pwede kayong gumamit ng scientific. Yes, scientific calculator. Pwede mong idiretso rin naman yan. Okay, may question ba, class? Wala na, no? So, kung wala na, so this will be your assignment, ano? So, for the interpretation, we can say that the average number of customers who will order their respective is about 3.34. O yan. So, for assessment, ito yung ating assessment class, ha? Ang sasagutan nyo, paki-screenshot na para makita na rin, ano? Assessment lang. Yan. Yung letter A and B. Assessment letter A and letter B. Question, class. Wala na, no? Since wala nang question, paki-open yung camera for our attendance. Yan. So, open kami tayo lahat. Okay, so 1. Pakita niyo yung mga mukha nyo. Sayang naman yung mga kagandahan at mga agwakuhan nyo kung hindi nyo ipapakita, diba? Saking. Mga tulog ka na yata. Ekot. Okay, so 1, 2, smile, 3. Okay, send ko muna sa DC natin. Wait lang. Yung DC natin dito. Lang class ha. Sabay sa pawaki. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's all for today class now. So see you next week.
Thank you po, sir. Goodbye po. Thank you po, sir. Bye.
Thank you po, sir.